Hey guys, I'm Nick Sumida. I'm a board director on Harvey Beaks, and I'm going to draw some pictures for you guys today and answer some questions. So I'll start with a picture of Harvey. I'll draw him, since it's really hot here, draw it like eating ice cream.
How long have you been working on Harvey Beaks?
I have been on the show since the beginning, so for about 2.5 years now, which is pretty crazy. I was in New York before this. I went to school at School of Visual Arts, and I studied animation. I studied cartooning. But yeah, I'm like one of those people who like never did animation, and I didn't even know that you could do a job like this and just do comics. But lo and behold.
Cool. So you got your start in comics then?
Yeah, I just did little indie comics. I self-published, and I did it like little comic shows and posted them online, and that's kind of how I got my first jobs. I worked at little animation studios out in New York, doing shows for like Comedy Central and Adult Swim, and doing like animatic stuff for them. And then I would post stuff on Tumblr, and I had some friends who did storyboards for some other shows. And I kind of just got in the loop with like testing and stuff, and I got a test for Harvey, and I got the job, and I moved out here for that.
Very cool. That's quite the story, man. So Harvey's eating some ice cream, huh?
Yeah, he likes ice cream.
What's his favorite flavor?
I think we decided it's mint chocolate chip.
Nice.
He definitely, I feel like he is someone who likes complex flavors, and he thinks about them a lot. Yeah, there's Harvey.
Nice. Does Harvey have some friends in the world that he lives in?
He does.
Ooh. Can you maybe introduce us and draw some of his friends?
Yeah, one fun thing about the show is that since I was here from the beginning, I was here in the inception of certain characters, and when pitching, I got to do the voices of certain characters.
Ooh.
So I'll draw Mikey. He's like the easiest. Mikey is a frog friend. And he always has headphones on. And he's just a random kid who we had in the first episode that me and Monica Ray boarded together. And I think I don't know what he didn't really have like a story yet, but after we used him, we kind of got his personality, and he's been in like a bunch of episodes since.
Very cool. And then you get to voice this character?
Yeah, it's just basically my voice, but a little bit higher. And he's kind of has an attitude. And I always feel like I write him as though he's like an older soul than everyone else. But he's definitely over it in a way that like the other kids aren't.
What do you think he's thinking now in his voice?
He thinks like, he's like, it's just so hard because like everyone is copying me. I was the first person to wear shirts and headphones, and now everyone's sort of doing shirts and headphones, and I guess I'm trying to move on to something else, but I'm just waiting for everyone to be over that trend.
That was good. That was a great rendition.
It's a very different character from my own personality.
That's awesome. Very cool. Maybe we can get like a Fee and a Foo, perhaps?
Yes, let's do a Fee and a Foo.
Are these BFFs?
What should they be doing? Whenever, I feel like Fee and Foo, because Fee's hair is so big, I always try to draw them on top of each other in shots to just make it a lot easier for me. So I will draw, I always start with their eyes.
We got a request for Techno Bear after this, too.
Oh, yes. I like Foo because he is very pliable, and like no matter what you're doing, you can fit him into anything because his body will do whatever you want it to do. So like he could become a hat for Fee, or a lawnmower, or an airplane, whatever.
It's like he's one of the accessories in Fee's hair.
Exactly.
Can you tell us a little bit about their personalities too?
Yeah, so Fee and Foo, they're really fun. I always write Foo as if he's like a dog, because he's really sweet, and like surprisingly wise in like an earthy way, but he's very gross and rambunctious and just pursues whatever makes him happy. And Fee is more of a kid who is like um, does whatever she wants. She likes things her way, and she doesn't understand rules that much. I'm definitely more of a Harvey in real life, so my friends are more Fee than Foos.
Do you like mint chocolate chip too?
Yeah.
What do you think Fee and Foo's favorite ice cream flavors are?
I feel like they are indiscriminate. They like dust, pizza, rocks, especially Foo. But they think outside of the box as far as what flavors are.
Pioneers.
Exactly.
Very cool. It's Fee and Foo. Cool. Can we get a Techno Bear as well?
Sure. All right. So Techno Bear. I have to think what he's going to be doing. He's fun because he's always dancing, and I feel like I've learned a lot about newest dance trends from trying to draw him a lot. I have to like look up like everything online usually.
Have you been able to work Techno Bear doing the Running Man into the...
Oh yeah, that was like definitely out the gate. Immediately Running Man. But I really like his parents a lot too. I like the relationship they have together. Because he's adopted, and his parents are just so supportive of him, even though he's kind of like a weird kid. Let me see.
Signature pose.
He's definitely talking to a woman here.
Is he a ladies' man?
He's definitely thinks of himself as a ladies' man here. But it's cute because he's kind of like one of those kids who has taken on the identity of a ladies' man, but he doesn't really know what that means. So it's kind of innocent.
Sweet, he's got a stereo too. What's he listening to right now?
I feel like he is one of those people who would buy like now that's what I call music, like top 40. So he really is just his favorite music is whatever is like the most popular on the radio at the moment.
Whatever they got playing in the club.
Yeah, and anything that is like has 8 dance remixes and dubstep. He definitely likes dubstep.
Nice. Awesome.
Cool.
Do you maybe want to draw one of the other characters that you voice?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe Randall's mom, perhaps?
Randall's mom. She's definitely she's definitely the hardest for me to draw. Let me think of what her face looks like again. She has just so many lines and wrinkles, but she's really fun. Okay. Randall's mom. So yeah, Randall's mom. She originally appeared in an episode that Chris Houghton and Charlie Gavin did, and me and Monica liked her so much that we just like put her in more episodes and like gave her more things to say, And I was lucky enough to be able to get to voice her because I love her so much.
Nick, can the audience ask you any questions in the comments?
Sure. Yeah, ask questions in the comments and I'll try my best to answer as I draw.
All right, guys, let's see your questions come in so we can ask Nick. This is your chance. What is Randall's mom thinking right now?
She's just like always on her own thing. So, like in her mind, she thinks she's like has all these abilities. So she's like, I'm impervious to fire. I don't have fingerprints anymore because I burned them off in the 70s. And I only eat ice cubes because they make me live forever.
You captured her essence really well there. Can you tell us about the episode Randall's Scandal?
Yeah, that one was a fun outline. That one is about her and Randall's relationship because she's always nagging Randall, and he got tired of it and rented her out to Fee and Foo to get rid of her. And I feel like that episode I like it because it showed a softer side of Randall and also showed their unique way of loving each other involves a lot of sharp criticisms of each other, but it's really like deep down they actually like love each other deeply. They just can't express it in the way that like we would normally want to. And I feel like it also shows this that she can seem really out of it, but she actually kind of knows what's going on, even though she doesn't express that. And she also expressed in that episode that she thinks she can bite through metal with her teeth.
It's quite the superpower.
I'll have her say, I'm immortal.
It's definitely something she would say. There's Randall's mom. Do you have an absolute favorite Harvey Beaks character yourself?
I really like writing for Claire. I think she's like probably my favorite to write for.
Cool.
And I like Princess a lot too.
Can we get a drawing of one of those characters?
Yeah.
By any chance?
Okay, let me think. I'll draw a princess.
Princess is a crowd favorite too.
Yeah, I feel like Princess is really fun to write because she just says everything that you wish you could say all the time when you're a kid, and like she never gets punished for it by her dad. So it's like wish fulfillment.
Nice. So we got a question from the audience asking, how did you know that storyboarding was right for you?
Oh, so that's interesting. I didn't even know that storyboarding was a job when I was in school at all. And I just wanted to make comics and write stuff. And then after school, I found out that there are shows that are storyboard driven where you basically write and draw the whole episode in like almost like a comic book. And I was like, whoa, I want to do that. So it wasn't until I graduated and I found out about that. But yeah, I just love writing so much, and I love drawing comics, but I don't so much like drawing animation, the actual animation itself. So it's kind of like a perfect, kind of like a perfect medium if you love comics and cartoons. So it's like right in between, and we get an outline that says like what will happen in a story, and then me and my partner get to like for 5 weeks like write all the dialogue, like do everything, draw all the poses, and it's really fun. And it's sort of like every week you make a whole new graphic novel and then show it to people.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's because it's a storyboard-driven show.
Yeah. So the storyboard ultimately dictates the script and everything.
Cool. Can you also draw Claire too?
Yeah. I'll draw Claire getting rammed over by Princess, as she often is.
Somebody's wondering how you develop the skills that you need to be a storyboard artist.
So the main skills I think for being a storyboard artist are being able to draw quickly and clearly, and storyboards are not the most like neat or attractive drawings, but they're the ones that communicate action and acting in a really clear way and really quickly. So it's not super precious. So if you can do that and develop that skill, that's really good to have. And your writing voice. So if you make your own comics or write your own scripts and stuff and practice that a lot, that's really good to have. I always tell everyone though, if they want to get into storyboard driven shows, like posting your own comics online and making them a lot is like the best way, I think.
Because a lot of practice in it, and people get to see it, right?
Yeah, and like just doing it for yourself and making something that like you personally like is a great way to show people what your taste and like your voice, and they respond to that more than anything else, I would say.
Very cool. Poor Claire. That's great. Good stuff.
Cool.
Nice.
All right. What will I draw?
It's your one last drawing. What would you want to draw if this was your last drawing with us?
The character I have to draw right now is Michelle because she's the newest one.
Yeah, let's get Michelle in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's do it. She just hatched from an egg, right?
Yes. Maybe I'll draw her egg hatch. She's awesome.
She's Harvey's little sister, right?
Yeah, she's Harvey's little sister, and she's kind of the opposite of him, where I feel like in my mind she's almost like behaves like a cat would, like sort of seemingly removed and cold and evil, and likes to do her own thing, but she really loves Harvey.
That's great. Those eyebrows. Is it hard to draw and talk at the same time?
Yes.
Sorry. Doing a great job so far.
Well, that's all I do at work all day is I just draw and talk to myself, so it's almost the same.
You guys get to pitch the episodes too to the whole team, right? And do all the
Yeah.
voices.
That's fun. It's almost like you're putting on a show for your parents.
And you get to work with an awesome board partner as well, right?
Yeah, my board partner right now is Ashlyn Anstey, and she's awesome.
She's not here right now, huh?
Not here right now. Yeah, she's in the form of a blanket right now. Yeah, board partnerships are really cool because it's like they team you up with a board partner, and you're really nervous going in because you don't know how you guys will work together and like it will vibe and stuff. But it always usually clicks, and after like our first board together, I feel like you just become like either like twins or like a married couple. Like the energy, like we're around each other all the time. We're constantly like pitching ideas to each other out loud or like looking at each other's stuff. So it's really cool. It's like a mind meld. I like it. And it's also helped me with writing a lot, like writing my own comics. I'm alone all the time doing that stuff. But when you have a partner, you can say things out loud and then maybe hear if something sounds stupid, or you can pitch an idea to someone and like hear them laugh and you feel like more confident and stuff. So when I'm doing my own comics now, I just like imagine I'm pitching it to my board partner or like to the room, and then I feel a lot better.
It's helpful with the process.
Yeah.
Are you working on anything exciting right now outside of Harvey Beaks
Let's see.
that you can tell us about?
Yeah, I mean, I have. I'm working on my own show idea, but I can't really talk about that one. But that's taking most of my time. But I'm definitely also like putting all these notes for like I really want to make another comic again. I miss making comics all the So yeah, I feel like working on a storyboard driven show is so much work. So like if anyone who can do extra stuff on the side outside of the show, I'm like always super impressed by. Yeah, I'm trying to do that balance better now.
Nice. Well, Nick, thank you so much, man, for spending so much time with us and giving us all that insight.
Thanks.
See you later.
Later.